Yes, we're standing here in the maple cottage. This is the fifth cottage. We named our cottages after trees. This is maple. We should have a maple tree planted out in front of this cottage, and in each cottage to have that kind of tree. I'm standing here in the day room, in the room where the kids are going to relax. In this area that we have here, there is a carpet underneath here to make it feel more home-like. We'll have cedars and couches and things in this area. Behind me here is the multi-purpose room. Each cottage that we have has two multi-purpose rooms on each end. There's a variety of things that can occur in the multi-purpose room. Family visitation, group sessions. Kids can go in there and play games and things of that nature. We also will set it up with the technology that's available. If they wanted to have school and have classes in that room, it'll have the technology to make that available. So they have multiple options for this cottage. This cottage, as opposed to cottage one, is designed more like a kind of a V or a boomerang. There's no blind spots in here, and it has much more of a flow to it. And what we want here is to have more of a home-like feel for the cottage, and that the staff that work here and the kids that will live here, it's a family situation. And how do our staff help our kids to operate in that kind of a family-type situation? Each of our youth will have their own bedroom. That's a giant advantage over the cottages that we've had in the past. They'll have their own bedroom. They'll have a door here that will lock from the outside. It'll be open from the inside where they can always go out when they want to and use the restroom or whatever. But if they're in there alone, another youth won't be able to go in without the staff opening the door. That makes the youth feel more secure. They'll have the bed. They'll have their own desk in here. And then on the wall, we've put a darkened wall that will serve as a chalkboard, where they can draw and do things of that nature. So I'm in the center part of the cottage now. In this area here will be an area where the kids can eat. They can gather and do other kinds of activities. They can play games, board games, whatever they'd like to do. We have a kitchen here where our food can be served for them, and they can eat right here. On this side, in the center of our home-like cottage, we have offices. We have offices for the juvenile justice staff. The cottage manager will have their own office. And then there'll be an office for a psych clinician on each unit. Again, that concept of a home and team, they'll have a psych clinician on each unit that will be able to help the youth and help the staff work and interact with each other in a better way. It's a great advantage to have a psychologist on each unit, and that's what we designed this for. They'll have their own office here as well. They'll be able to do their group sessions and their individual sessions in the room that's next to their office. So we're here in the center area and wanted to talk about the lighting in this facility. One of the key concepts in something called therapeutic architecture, which we incorporated into these buildings, is light. Light is very therapeutic. So we have in these tall ceilings, and we have what's called clear stories above. And so the ceilings are very high. There's sound panels up in the back, so you don't hear a lot of echoing, even though you have a large area here. And the light comes in, and once again, the light is very therapeutic. Okay, behind me you see this is our kitchen area. Each one of our cottages has a full kitchen with a range, oven, microwave, all of the refrigerator, all of the things that a home kitchen would have in them. Our staff could actually cook here, but this food could also be brought here, and it comes into that door from the front. It could be here, and the youth can come up there and they can be served and eat here. So the youth will have an ability to either eat in the dining hall, or the dining hall could bring the food here and could serve. And I'm sure that there'll be a combination of that happens here. One of the reasons that we designed this kitchen this way is that, and in talking with the dining hall staff, their intention and our intention when we built it this way was to be able to give our youth cooking lessons. And so, how do you cook the basics? And this kitchen will be set up for that. I mean, one of the skills that we all need in life is how to cook for ourselves. And so hopefully our youth can be here, they can learn how to cook. When they leave, they'll have some basic cooking skills. Next to this room is also the laundry room, and the kids will be able to do their own laundry and learn how to do their own laundry. So hopefully when they leave here, they'll have some basic cooking skills and know how to do their own laundry.